Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about some things that empaths can do to raise their vibrations. First of all, I am an empath, clairvoyant, have been all my life. I'm a Virgo sun, Aquarius rising, and Aquarius moon. I also have many planets in Virgo, so this Virgo moon has really given me a lot of strength to start doing these videos on YouTube. My channel is Whispered Intuition. I've been through a lot of things, especially with being an empath. I've been a hermit most of my life. So I'm going to give you a few tips on things that I have done to get back out into the world. First of all, you need to detox your mind, body, and soul. And the way you do that is by eating a lot of high vibrational foods, live foods, organic foods, so you're not getting into things that are going to be tearing your body down while you're trying to build it up. I also have celiac, so I've had to learn how to do this and not to make myself sick. Back in 2012, I almost died. Doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Excuse me, throat chakra. My whole body was basically dying. My insides were all deteriorating. My joints were falling apart. I had brain fog terribly. I started going into anaphylactic shock. I went to the doctor several times. They could not figure out what was wrong with me. I got down to almost, I thought I was going to die. I could only eat fruit, and I love to make homemade bread and stuff. So after I'd been super sick for about a week, I finally started to feel a little bit better, and I decided to make some homemade bread. Well, that didn't turn out so well. I went straight back into anaphylactic shock and realized that I was allergic to wheat, gluten, pesticides, and many other things. So then I got online and I started to find that there was a lot of other people that had the same problems as I did. Well, as I was healing, everything started healing up. Well, to make a long story short, now I'm completely healed, mind, body, and soul. The other things that you have to do is detox from the things that you're watching. Make sure that they're high vibrational. There's a lot of frequencies out there that keep us stuck down in the lower vibrations. Also, around negative people can really affect you. So try to learn to limit yourself around people that don't make you feel good, but at the same time try to send them away with love, or send them love so that they can raise their vibrations also, because it just doesn't feel good to be down in those places. The other thing is you need to learn to love yourself, and you need to learn to say no. Once you start empowering yourself with learning how to say no to things, you're going to start feeling a whole lot better. And there's lots of motivational speakers out there that can help you do this. Victor Odo is absolutely wonderful. Aaron Doherty. Aluna Ash is another one that's extremely good for the esoterical part of all of this and the ascension. All of these people have been through very similar situations and healed themselves. So maybe check out some of their videos also. Another thing that I've learned is it's okay to be by yourself and think and meditate and work your way through these things. Empaths need plenty of time by themselves. They like to go within and figure it out. But another thing, take it another step further, is to actually imagine how the situation is going to be before you go. And I mean in a positive way. So the night before you have to go out to a crowd or a family gathering or any place that makes you feel uncomfortable, imagine that it's going to be a positive situation first. It really, really helps to go deep into detail of how it's actually going to be a fun day rather than dreading going. This is something I've struggled with for a long time. There goes my cat jumping. Another thing that I've learned is you have to make your inner child happy. Once you can make that inner child happy and learn to be playful about things versus dreading going there, you're going to feel a whole lot better. Shortly after you start doing these things and implementing them into your life, you're going to start finding your soul family, whether it be online or you start meeting new people. But right now, Spirit is bringing in people that are for the better of us. When you make yourself happy, it tends to rub off on others. And rather than you trying to shove 10 different things down their throat at one time, trying to make them realize what's going on, listen to how they're speaking, and you'll know when you hear a certain sentence or a certain word where you can slowly start implementing some of the things that you are learning into their life, but you have to give it to them slowly. I used to, when I'd find out things, I would try to rattle it off to people as much as I could in 5 minutes. Well, that didn't work out too well. Now I'm learning how to do things in a more compassionate way so I don't overwhelm them, which is something I've really struggled with. Next is when something doesn't feel right, just don't do it. Don't subject yourself to it. You have to trust your gut in these situations. And over time, you'll learn how to do that. Some of the things that I have learned how to do is to imagine a protective white light around myself first before I go into these situations. Put the Spirit of God around you and protect yourself so you're not constantly being out there sucked dry by all these energy vampires, because empaths, everybody wants to come and be around an empath. They feel really good after they've been around us because they've sucked up all of our good energy and we've taken in all of their bad energy, and then we feel like crap and they feel fantastic. Well, we can learn how to give them love and good vibrations without having to keep inside all of their negative stuff that we've just sucked in. We have to learn how to transmute it. And the way you do that is to ground yourself and move that energy back out of you. If you don't know how to do that, look it up online. There are several videos on it on YouTube for people that show you how to transmute your energy back out of you so you feel good afterwards while helping the collective at the same time. Limit your time with folks that make you feel bad. I know that might sound a little harsh, but you have to learn to make yourself happy. So if being around that certain friend or family member makes you feel like crap for a week or two afterwards, just don't go, even if you have to make up an excuse. I know that sounds a little harsh, but it's extremely important to make yourself feel good, because you can't make anybody else feel good if you're feeling like crap. Remember, and this is a very important saying that I've run across here, remember, we have made it through 100% of our bad days already. So if you're going through hell, don't stop. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other every single day, and eventually you're going to retrain your brain to make positive things happen for you and for others. Shine your light, be yourself, and people will follow you. It sounds so simple, and really it is. But if you learn to channel your energy in the right way and shine your light, people are going to see that. They're going to see how you've changed, and they're going to start asking questions about how you did it. Keep a journal. It's very, very important to write things down, positive or negative. Go back through your mind and realize what happened before this. What made me feel like this? Sit with it for a while and evaluate the situation and learn how to approach it differently next time. This is how I have learned as an empath and a clairvoyant to claw my way out of being a hermit. I mean, I've literally lived on a farm for the last 23 years, basically controlling every aspect of my life. I've raised puppies, petite golden doodles, made tons and tons of people happy, and I used to give these kinds of conversations to people when they would come and buy my puppies on how to heal themselves and how to, I would incorporate it through their dogs and teaching them how to heal themselves. You may have even bought a puppy from me. I owned Burr Oak Kennels, or Burr Oak Stewed Ranch as it was known online. And I did that for the last 23 years. Now I am moving on to something else. Another way to protect yourself is through crystals. Wearing crystals really helps to improve your energetic feeling of happiness. I've found that wearing crystals on my fingers really helps to protect my energy, and I also wear crystals around my neck. I like to wear rose quartz and clear quartz quite often, but amethyst is very good if you're trying to detox. It's especially good to meditate with amethyst if you are trying to overcome addictions such as alcoholism or drugs. Having crystals in the home also helps to cleanse the aura of your house and your being. You can find more information about that online. I also have plenty of orgonite pyramids. These help to get the EMF out of your home and protect you from all the radiation from our electronics. These particular ones, this one here is full of amethyst. It's quite gorgeous. This one over here is black tourmaline. That really helps to de-stress you. And I bought these particular ones from 369 Gemstone on Amazon. Also, another one that's really super good is selenite. This is good for cleansing and clearing your aura and meditating with. You can just simply set with it, and it will really help to make your meditations more powerful. You can also wave it all around your body and cleanse yourself. Just say, I cleanse and clear my system, and that will help to get your auras back cleaned out. These are some things that I have learned when dealing with narcissists also. You can turn things around and put them back on them by saying simply things like, why did you say that? That hurt my feelings. Use your inner knowing also to avoid problems in the first place. If you have a gut feeling that things just aren't going to go well, just don't go. Too bad if you hurt somebody's feelings. It's better than you being in a slump or a blue mood or worse for the next week or two. So learning to say no is extremely important. Animals and cats also help you. Cats are very perceptive about keeping the other realms, the negative energies away from you. You know, sometimes you'll see them hiss at things that you can't see. Well, they're trying to get the bad entities that love to hang around us out of there. And my cat just jumped up here. That's what reminded me of that. This is Caroline. She's one of my best buddies. Also, be brave and at the same time be loving. Learn how to stand up for yourself. Empaths love to please everybody else except for themselves. You can't put up with that any longer. You have to learn to stand up for yourself. And there's many, 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 many videos on YouTube that you can explore this and learn how to stand up for yourself. And the last thing that I'm going to say for right now is remember, life is a journey, not just one moment. We have many, many experiences in our lives that form us into what we are today, but it doesn't mean that it's going to stay the same for the future. So once you start empowering yourself, you will start feeling better every single day. Caroline's coming to visit the crystals. She likes them. I think I'm going to just pull a couple of cards here today from the Sacred Traveler, just to give us a little bit of how we're feeling today after this new Virgo full moon. So I've meditated on these cards already and pre-shuffled. So I'm just going to pull just a couple of cards and then I'm going to sign off for today. What does the collective need to know? Oh, there we go. Oh, how wonderful. We have first light. So today could actually be a brand new start for you. Beginning of a new cycle. It's amazing that I actually pulled this card out with everything that I've been talking about today. So today, just use this as your first glimpse of light into going into your new life. This is the beginning of a new cycle. The other one that came out, which is quite ironic, is grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. If you're stuck down in your root chakra, you're going to be feeling like crap all the time. You need to move that energy up through your chakra system. And if you don't know how, please look up the videos online. There are lots and lots of people that can teach you how to clear your chakras. Because being stuck down in the root, you're not going to feel happy. And you could be having a lot of health issues also. The other one that came out is faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. I tell you, I'm very tapped into spirit today because he suddenly just told me to tell my story and to help people that way. So I'm very glad that I decided to do that. I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to sign off. Give us one more card to wrap up this. Whoop, there we go. Always likes to give me more than one. Spirit is so cute that way. The Gates of Triumph. Yes, success expands your life. Take today as being the first day in the rest of your life and go for it. The other one that came out is Vast Vistas. Expand your horizons. So just put that protective white light around you and expand your new horizons into your new life because everything is changing now after this Virgo full moon. Expect miracles. I love this deck. Expect the wondrous to emerge. I mean, look at that. He's got Aladdin's lamp and he is wishing upon that lamp and upon the moon. You can expand your new horizons. You can expect miracles in life. And the last one is stepping into your power. You just can't make this shit up. These cards are so amazing. You are strong beyond measure, and never forget that. And with that card, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm sending you all love and light, and namaste.